Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. I think this is
O-
normal that now you always start. I
Ovdje
just
je
wait for
Maki.
you. Ovdje je Ivana. Kako si, Maki?
Super sam. A ti?
Super. Ok. Može da prođe.
Može da prođemo.
Može prođe iz... it can pass. It's okay.
I know može bolje.
Može bolje. Može. Uvek može bolje.
Of course.
So today we're going to talk about something cultural, not a heavy topic, right? And yeah, I'm actually really curious to see if you know about these things, and also if you do say the same things in Turkey. So we're talking about superstitions.
Yeah. Some of them we already know, but some of them we didn't even think of them. Like we didn't think of them as superstitions.
It's quite funny because it's so ingrained in our body, like in our not body, but like in our mentality that it's just it's nothing about like God or whatever. It's just kind of like, I don't know, you don't jinx things. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing that you think about like something about like someone's really looking if you are gonna do certain thing not to have a bad luck, you know, like it's so funny. I don't know.
It is. So, but probably they all have their explanations from like the history.
Yeah.
And some of them are nice. Some of them are like a reason to cheer up, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think they were quite useful sometimes. Probably some of them are not that nice, you know. But yeah, I wanted to say superstitions in Serbian is sujeverja.
Sujeverja.
In plural, it's sujeverja, and in singular, sujeverja.
Sujeverja. Is it like two words coming together, or it's one word? Sujeverja.
It's one word, but it means verje. I'm guessing is to believe, like, and suje. I don't know what that means in that word, but
one question: to be superstitious is kind of negative in general in Serbian people's minds, or is it like something completely neutral? Or
I think it's completely accepted. Yeah, completely. It's not like if you see someone doing something, then you're like, yeah, okay. I mean, there's always going to be some people that are a bit more kind of like modernized, and they're like, what is happening? But it's such a normal thing for us to do. I don't know. No one really judges it.
That's good. I mean, as long as you don't, you know, cause any other person trouble, that should be the case.
I mean, it can go places. It can be quite like weird, you know. It really just depends on how far you go, you know, with it, because you know that we are very big also on like magic and like using herbs and like just like believing about something above. Like this is the more the Eastern mentality, not the Western mentality. Like you believe is something above you, you know, bigger than you. It doesn't have to be God. It can be just like universe, karma, whatever, energy, whatever, you know. So you don't want to mess with it. And I guess that's why you do all these things.
So I've seen that you categorize them as bad luck, good luck, and what is the third one?
Miscellaneous. I think
miscellaneous.
How do you pronounce it? I would say miscellaneous, but I think it's another way how you have to pronounce it, which is basically like everything, like mixed stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that there's also the mentality of like, because if it's superstition and if you're not a believer of superstition, and if it doesn't really hurt you because you don't believe in it, then people are going to be like, well, if it doesn't hurt you, then just, you know, don't judge it, you know. Then why not? Like, for example, my mom would do certain things and I'm like, but why are you doing that? I don't want to mess with me. And she's like, but if you don't believe it, like, just let me do my thing. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like calm. And I said, okay, fine, just do whatever you want to do, you know. Yeah.
And I realized that you put more examples for bad luck. And
yes,
a few more things for the good luck.
I don't know why. I mean, maybe because, okay, these are just like the frequent ones that I know and that I've heard. But probably maybe someone else knows more about good luck. I don't know, but it was kind of also difficult for me to like categorize them, like, because it's all about this, balance. Kind of, obviously you don't want bad luck, and obviously you do want good luck. So there's a lot about that. Oh, it's not about luck, actually, just if you think about it. Just a lot about luck is apparently
luck. If you do that, it's going to be either bringing you bad luck. If you don't do that, it's going to be bringing you good luck.
Again, no, honestly, it goes back to the mentality of like believing that something is bigger than you, right? Because in the West, they would probably be like, what luck? Like just work, like work or like make an effort or whatever. But here it's like, no, if I have luck, it doesn't have to be work related. It's just like, luck is a thing you cannot buy. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And you wrote one nice phrase, which means so that evil cannot hear it.
Yes. So I wanted to start with this knocking on 3 times, right? So let's start with bad luck. Well, how do you repel bad luck? How do you, shoo it away? How do you say it? Like, how do you
scare it away? Like,
scare it away,
prevent it, or
So if you say something, like for example, what if I don't know, die tomorrow, and then someone's gonna tell you, like, no, don't attract bad luck. And in order to not attract it, and for that, what you said not to become true, you need to knock on the wood 3 times. I learned to knock on the wood upside, like not upside down, bottom up, or like how do you say, not upside down, but so that the thing is that if that's the wood, you knock, like the bad luck goes away.
I
right?
see.
So it doesn't, you scare it away. So you don't like push it towards you. But some people don't do that. They just knock 3 times.
And also for me, like knocking on the door, you don't have to say a bad statement. You can say, wow, my grandma is like quite healthy and she's 90 years old.
Yeah.
You just think about, like, thank God she's like, not gonna die. So even if you don't say it, you still knock on the door. Even if you say something positive, you knock on the door.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want to, because everything's good, you don't want to attract the bad luck, right? You don't want to jinx it. But another thing that you can do is you can also, we say, move from your place. Pomeri se s mesta. So you'll be like, it doesn't have to be completely, but like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters or something.
Oh.
So you can do that.
This one we don't have in Turkish, by the way. Knocking on the wood, I guess we have it in English as well, but changing place, I heard it here.
Because now I'm thinking, maybe because you're sitting here, you say the thing, and then if you move away, the bad luck cannot find you because you are not in the same. Maybe because of that, I don't know, but it kind of makes sense.
Makes sense, definitely.
And then the last thing that I said is spitting 3 times, and it's not actual spitting; it's just like poo poo poo.
Yeah.
So you can do that, and if you're really superstitious, you can do all 3 of them. You can knock on the wood 3 times, you can spit 3 times, and then you can also move from your place, which I used to do sometimes.
Yeah, actually, after praying, I remember my grandma, like, she does that as well.
Yeah. Oh, you're so pretty. Poo, 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 poo. Yeah, poo, poo, poo. Okay.
The salt thing is new to me. Throwing salt across your left shoulder.
Yes. So throwing salt across your left shoulder behind, right? This is to repel also bad luck. And I'm guessing it can be situations like an event or something like that, so more that rather than, like, imagine if you were talking and then someone says something and you're like just throwing salt. That would have been really funny, but I'm guessing it's more for like bigger events. I never done that, but I heard about that.
Yeah. And the cat, of course, this is also kind of universal, I guess.
It is. And I don't know why, but yeah, if you see a black cat, so the rule is to wait, let me just see which order it is, because I used to do it when I was younger. I forgot what it is. So you basically cross your, I think it's first cross your heart, then you spit, I think you actually spit at this time, if I'm not mistaken. And then you go 3 steps behind. And then you can continue. So it's not like you remember that for like, you know, the Americanized version is like you have to go around or like go in a different direction. But here you can't continue in the same direction. You just like kind of like, you know, do all of these like customs to spit and I don't know what. So now everything's fine.
I see. In our case, you just touch your hair when you see a black cat, or yeah.
I heard of that.
What else was it? You just change your direction. That's another one, but you don't go like backwards.
Yeah. It's so funny because I love black cats. I used to have a black cat, and you know that black cats are one of the most like difficult cats to foster because they're black. So no one wants them because they're black.
See. Because they're black, you mean because their hair is so visible, or because they are
bad
like
luck?
Because of that.
Because hair is visible. I mean, then Persian cats should not be interesting, but they are. You know.
Well, yeah, luckily though, nowadays people are changing. Now like 5 of my friends, I guess, have black cats. So.
There you go. Oh, this one is so if it's a holiday, a religious holiday, so it should also be for Slava, right? And you're not allowed to work. Well, I don't want to say allowed to work because obviously you have to go to work. If it's your Slava, then you don't go to work. But if it's some other holiday, like some other religious holiday, that might not be, how can I say, it's not like a state holiday, but it's still religious, then maybe some of them are state, then you're not allowed to work. Usually it means work in the house, so not clean, obviously cook, you need to cook, right? But don't work too much. It's kind of like don't work in the field, you know, don't paint something, just like take the day off.
Yeah, take some time to think and to pray maybe. Or
and if you don't do that, then it's bad luck.
I see.
Okay,
how about babies? Before we continue with the show, here's a quick reminder. This podcast is free for everyone and supported by listeners like you. We hope that this podcast is useful and convenient to you. This is a labor of love for both of us. To help us continue creating useful content for everyone, we will appreciate your help. If you have the means, you can support us in different ways. You may just go to buymeacoffee.com/Može Kafa podcast and send us some cups of coffee. You may also become a member of our show on patreon.com/Može Kafa podcast and get extra benefits like bonus content, full transcripts of the show in Serbian, or even join us on the show. We rely on your support to help everyone more in learning Serbian language and culture. Thanks for joining us today, and now let's get back to our episode. Yeah, this one is, I'm interested to see what you're going to say. So I remember this when I was younger. When a baby is born, you take a red thread, so it's very thin, and then you tie it around its wrist as a lucky charm. So again, it's kind of like repelling, you know, like so that it's healthy and that it survives, because you know, babies, like, we're not like nowadays, babies are, how can I say, they have everything to survive, you know, but before it was like the toughest ones only survive, right? Yeah, that one is new to me. Yeah. I'm sure in Turkey there are some things for babies, but I have never seen one. I have never realized, like, in my family, like, nobody did that for a baby. Yeah. But there is, you know, in Turkey, the famous evil eye stone with blue, that is going to be put everywhere on the baby's crib and on the doors and everywhere. That is the, like, good luck symbol for us. And it's pretty, so why not? I like the colors. The colors are beautiful. Yeah. Okay, Friday the 13th. You wear 30 yes. That's funny. So if you want, if it's for, first of all, I don't know if it's like a new thing in Serbia, Friday the 13th or not. I don't know, but I remember when I was in school, then if you don't want to have bad luck the whole day, then you have to wear 2 separate socks, like from like the separate color, like not from the same pair.
So so yeah, we used to wear that. Or you can also different socks, or maybe also flip it. I think that would also work. So yeah.
I mean, not everyone has 13 different socks, right?
No, but no, 13. No. On Friday the 13th, not February
sorry.
13th. No.
Okay, I was like,
so like, for example, one sock red, one sock white, like
okay,
something
okay.
like that. Then
All
it's
right.
okay. Not imagine 13. That would be 13 socks.
Yeah, you're gonna die out of heat.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. The first thing, the first image comes to my mind is clover, the
Oh,
four-leaf
yes.
clover.
We do have that, of course. I never got one. Never found one.
Yeah, me neither. A friend of mine gets all the time,
but still.
but she's not as like more lucky. She's not luckier than me, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, we have a saying: who has luck in cards does not have luck in love.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there you go. So think about that. So this one is quite funny, actually. If a bird poops on you, then that's good luck.
Definitely, we have the same thing.
Yeah.
But I had never experienced like, I told you before, here in Balkans, you have a lot of crows. Like, and once a crow just pooped on me, and it smells like so badly.
Smells like shit.
Pigeon, chicken, they're all fine, but that one, wow, that was really terrible.
Never happened to me. At least not the crow. No. So
except that I'm okay with the bird poop.
I had I think twice or three times like pigeons. So that happened to me, but actually, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like, you always think of like their poop, it's going to be like, wow, this massive, and it can be, but because they're flying and they're pooping, then it can just be a bit of like, so I had some things on my shoulder, and it's, for some reason, it's extremely difficult to wash it like from my backpack. And then I had one that actually pooped on my laptop. So that was interesting.
Good luck for your work or studies.
I couldn't believe it. Thank God my laptop, it was on my screen. Imagine if it was like, got inside, I would have to like repair it. So I just turned it off and cleaned it. But the thing is that what are the chances that a bird is going to poop on you? Then if that's the chance, then something really good has to happen now. That's the like bottom line.
So you change your energy, you change your attitude. It's something very negative normally, but you just
it's kind of like the balance, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay, this horrible thing happened to me, like now something good has to happen. There's like, cannot be worse. Okay.
Throwing before chimney, sorry, I just saw throwing water after someone brings luck. You explained it as because everything flows.
The water flows, like the waves. Yeah. So, I mean, if it's not like the ocean waves, but like, the water, like the river flows. So basically, it's before an event. So I remember, I think I told you once before I went on a date, my mom went after me and then she threw the water after me. Obviously, they shouldn't hit you because it's not the point. The point is that behind you, so that when the flow goes behind you, that takes you and it just flows.
The reason we do that is different though.
What is it?
So like tides, if you throw water after someone else, then you expect them to come back to you. It's like easily go and easily come back.
Oh,
go safely, come back safely. That's why we do it. Yeah, but
come back to me.
It's more selfish, like come back.
Exactly. Then this one, if you see a chimney sweep, so it's the person, right, that cleans the chimneys, you will have luck because they're, you can't see them, you don't see them quite often. So they're like in this specific like clothing, but I don't think I ever saw one.
But we have it. If you see a stork on a chimney, then you will have luck.
Ah,
because
I think
they might make their houses on chimneys. In the summer, chimneys are not used much. Then
that makes sense. I'm just thinking if we have the same thing, probably, but Actually, my region has a lot of storks, so nice. Okay.
And I added one thing, I guess it's cultural in Turkey, but horseshoe, you have to put it upwards, like edges should be facing up, and that brings you luck. So you will see it on the doors a lot.
Yeah, exactly. We have that too. I didn't add it because I don't remember if I don't think we have it in our house, or it's kind of like a forgotten thing, you know. But yeah, it is definitely something we do as well.
I see.
Okay. Now we're done with luck, right? Let's do some like selfish desires.
Yes, weird desires.
So if you want to be rich, then you should wait, no. If you want to be rich, I think you should not eat breadcrumbs. That's what I
Are you sure? This makes more sense to me. If you should eat breadcrumbs, that means you are not wasting your money. You're valuing everything. That's why you eat breadcrumbs. In our case, I mean, that's why we have a similar saying, but maybe.
Yeah, now I'm thinking, because probably it is correct. You should eat breadcrumbs. I'm gonna have to check that one. But now I'm thinking kind of like, if you eat breadcrumbs, then you're like, usually that means you're poor, right? Then like so
or
if you
a good saver.
Well, you can earn a lot more than you can save. So but yeah, that makes sense. I should check that one. You should eat breadcrumbs. Now I'm confused. Okay. But this one was something that I don't know why, but like since I was young, like for girls, they try to prep you for getting married. So they basically tell you, if you eat the end of the bread, then your mother-in-law is gonna love you.
That means like you need to finish your meal up, or it means like the end of the bread loaf?
I think the end of the bread loaf. So I think the reason for that is because probably no one wanted the end.
That's
like
my favorite part.
I know it is mine too, because of the crust. Yeah. But and that's why we were like, oh, your mother-in-law is gonna love you so much. My sister-in-law loved it. But I guess the people don't want it because usually our bread is like very crusty on the outside, and then inside it's very, very soft and warm. And and at the end of the day, you want also best of like both worlds. So I'm guessing no one wanted that, but yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. In our case, it's a bit different. If you go visit someone and they are having lunch or dinner or breakfast, then it means that your mother-in-law will love you in the future because you're lucky. Like you just came upon someone's feast.
So many things probably for mother-in-laws because it's like so rare that you love each other, that you need like additional luck. Okay. So for women, I think this is for women. I'm not quite sure if it's for men. If you want to get married, so not to stay like a spinstress, you should not sit at the corner of the table. So you have to be always like properly sitting.
Makes sense. I mean, makes sense in that like you're going to get more socialized when you're a man.
Okay. Oh, this one is funny. It's about promaja. Promaja is drought, and we use it when you, like, for example, when you open windows, like window and a door, and then the air like streams through, right? And the thing is that for some reason our people are so superstitious that is so unhealthy, and it will kill you. Like you're gonna get sick or whatever. So for us, it's like if you do that and if you don't cover yourself, even if it's summer, and you don't cover your stomach, then your ovaries are gonna freeze. Basically, like you're not gonna be able to have kids.
Makes sense.
Yeah, probably scaring people, so that you do.
Yeah, nowadays it won't scare the young girls, I guess.
No one cares. I didn't care. We always carried something, like wore something short. Oh, this one is I don't know if you have it. I think I told you about this. So if your left palm itches, you will receive money, and if your right palm itches, you will give money.
It's vice versa in ours.
Really?
We have the same thing. It's just vice versa. Because left is unfortunately like more negative, right? So if it happens, something negative will happen to you. So you will have to give money. If it's right hand, of course, it depends how you look at it. So giving money is something positive. So in your case, right, makes sense. But in our case, you will be happier if you get money. So that's why right hand means you will get money.
But I'm thinking when I give money, I always give with the right hand because I'm right-handed. And if I take, I mean, both hands, but I can, I think that maybe, I don't know, that was the reason, but yeah, right. For us, giving money is
with the right hand.
we don't want to, right hand, we don't want to give money. We want to save as much as we can save. So yeah, but I think it's sometimes.
Go ahead.
Sometimes both of them itch because you're constantly giving and receiving money, so
you are doing trade.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was gonna say, with the same mentality, your ears can have ringing sometimes, and left one means they're talking about you in a bad way, and right one means they are praising you.
Zui mi u ušima. It's ringing in my ear. Yeah. Okay, this one happened quite a lot to my sister because her nose always itches. So if your nose itches, you will fight with someone, but like argue with someone, not necessarily like fight. So, or also it can mean someone's talking behind your back, like maliciously. Gossip girl.
I see. And I added one thing scary.
Oh, I can see it.
So if an owl hoots on your roof or on your balcony, people get scared in Turkey because that is kind of a signal that someone is going to die soon. And I was really terrified by this. I mean, when I was a kid.
I don't think, maybe we have this in Serbia as well, but I'm not that knowledgeable about all the superstitions. So who knows? Wow.
Because owls are a little bit scary. They turn their head like 180 degrees.
Come on, Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Have you read Harry Potter?
Before Harry Potter, this
That's true. That is true. That is true.
I love Harry Potter.
No. Okay, and then that's it. Actually, because we talked about the ear already. Cool. We learned something.
Let's see. So everyone, if you have more interesting ones or similar ones, feel free to share them with us on Instagram, or you can email us, or you can write reviews on our either Spotify or Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening to us.
We love to learn and we love to interact. So feel free to email us, text us, and contact us wherever. So hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Hvala tebi.
Okay. Čujemo se.
Ćao.
Ciao, ciao.